Hello, ladies. This is your girl Martine Myers coming in for another one of 12 days of Vlogmas Fibroids edition for Faces of Uterine Fibroids. So, we're here basically to talk about how do you know you have fibroids. The first thing that you need to recognize is not the fact that you have fibroids. The first thing you have to recognize is the fact that there may be an unbalanced part of your body, like something may be off. You may be going through some type of discomfort, some type of uncomfortabilities, maybe doing your bowel movement. You may feel some type of pressure in your pelvic area, which is right under your stomach. You may feel uncomfortable or experience pain during intercourse. You may have difficulties with your digestion. You may have a little bit of a bulge in the tummy area. So those are all factors that come into play that you may recognize if there is a possibility of fibroids that's happening for you. By all means, the best way to go about discovering whether you have fibroids or not is actually to go to your physician. You can go see a gynecologist that will pretty much check you out. They do a pap smear. They will do an abdomen, pelvic examination. The best examination for you to have, the best test, is an MRI, which is definitely going to decipher that you have the fibroids, and it also will decipher that the positions of the fibroids. So you can have an ultrasound as well, which they do at the gynecologist's office, but the MRI is within radiology, and your doctor pretty much, based on insurance basis, has to refer you to go see that radiology center, which is for the MRI, because it's a specific specialty. So when you get that referral, then you go, they're going to order for you a pelvic examination. And the pelvic examination is to decipher the positioning of the fibroids once they know that there's a possibility of fibroids. And they could also tell you how many fibroids you may have through the MRI. Okay. And that's pretty much how it works. But at the same time, before you even go in depth into that route, one thing I always tell ladies in all of my speak outs, I will always tell you this: it's time for you to be in tune with your body. You need to know what's going on with your body. You need to know when something is off. You need to know when you're not balanced. Because when something is happening to your body, you don't function the same way. You don't function at 100%. You don't feel the same way. You don't hear the same way. You do not sense things the same way. Okay? Our bodies, when something is off, we go through a mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, type of transformation. All right? Everything little by little starts to go off. It just is not, it doesn't just happen in one area. Okay. And this is more the reason why when we talk about fibroids is not just, for me personally, it's not just a medical issue. It's not just something that happens with the body. It's really mental and spiritual and emotional issue for me, because fibroids, like, it brings on and it could break down so many different parts of your life if you ignore it, if you don't pay attention to it. So that's more the reason why, like, you really have to be in tune with yourself. You have to, like, jot down how you feel on a daily basis, what's going on with you, what's going on in your mental, what is going on in your physical state, what is going on in your emotional state. Because the fact that you have fibroids may affect your relationship, your love relationship, the relationship, the communication that you have with your partner, that may affect that relationship. And you may not even realize that you have like extra in between the two of you, and that extra is those non-cancerous fibroid tumors, you know. So those are things that you need to fully be aware of. And this is why we always come back to, you got to journal. You got to write stuff down. You got to make it a habit to really assess yourself as a woman. Mind, body, and soul is very important for you to be in tune with your inner self. Because as you get older, the best way to get a grip on you is for you to be in tune with your body. So on that note, this was number 4, Vlogmas, and definitely looking forward to you guys participating in the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to Faces of Uterine Fibroids. By all means, I'm going to leave the link in the description for you to order the book, Faces of Uterine Fibroids. Thanks again for being part of the discussion for 12 days of Vlogmas Fibroids edition. Take care. See you next time.